everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make this really nice scrunchie by hand knit. And so we're just going to be knitting the garter stitch for the scrunchie. So now let's begin. Okay, so the materials you'll need are a bundle of yarn, a pair of knitting needles. You can use circular ones as well, but for knitting a scrunchie I'm more better with knitting needles, well, straight knitting needles. And you'll need a scissor, and you'll need a tapestry needle, and you'll need an elastic rubber band. So then this is going to be the base of the scrunchie. Okay, so I've actually already casted a few stitches, but don't worry because I'm still going to show you how to cast on. Okay, so to make the slip knot, we're just going to leave a long tail. So this is the long tail cast on. And now we're going to make a slip knot. So just insert our index finger and thumb, twist, grab the tail, and then pull. And now we're just going to insert this the slip knot into the needle and tie it in. Not too tight, but just as this tight. And now we're just going to take our index finger and thumb and insert it between the tail and working yarn. Grab, with the other three fingers, grab the tail and working yarn. Now stretch it like a slingshot. Then we're going to insert our needle under the thumb, over the index, and out through the thumb. Okay, so we're just going to do that again. Under the thumb, over the index, and out through the thumb again. So I have completed and I've made 46 stitches. Okay, so now the next step is we're going to be doing the garter stitch for the scrunchie, which is basically knits all along, nothing else. So we're going to insert our needle into the first stitch, insert. Then we're going to take the working yarn, don't get mixed up with the tail and working yarn, then yarn over, and then pull through just like that. So let's do that one more time very slowly. Just like this, insert it through the first loop, yarn over, and then pull through. Take out the loop and over, just like that. So now you're just going to be continuing this through the whole scrunchie. Okay, so now this is how it will look like after we've knit one row. So as you can see, it's expanded a little, and that is totally fine. It is normal. So I'm going to be knitting 22 more rows, so then we can have a total of 23 rows, because this is my first row. So then we're going to be knitting a total of 23 rows. So I'll just get back to you once I'm done all my 23 rows. Okay, so now we're going to do the bind off. So we're just gonna the first step to bind off is we're gonna knit 2 stitches. So I'm just gonna knit 2. After you're done knitting 2, you're gonna take the bottom loop and loop it over the top loop and just take it off. So just like that. Knit 2 stitches and take the bottom loop over the top loop. So now we're just going to continue this to the end of the row until we got 1 stitch left on our needles. Okay, so now I have the last loop on my needle, and I'm going to cut a really long tail. Okay, so now we're just going to take the loop off the needle, and then we're just going to insert the thread into our loop and pull out. Okay, so now we have the base of the scrunchie. So now we'll need a tapestry needle and we'll need an elastic band. Okay, so now we're just gonna take our elastic band, and then we're just gonna sew around the elastic band. So just like this. We're just gonna go in and out through the outside stitches, and then we're gonna just sew around the elastic band. Okay, so now we just need to sew the end together. So just see what I'm doing and then we're done. So now we're done sewing and now we just need to double knot it. And if you want, in the end, you can just go through a few stitches just to make it extra secure. So now we're done making our scrunchie. I really hope you like it and please do try one for yourself.